Kitchen Los Angeles, one of the hottest restaurants in LA today. I'm about to go inside and talk with Chef Ricardo Zarate, who hails from Lima, Peru. I'm really excited to eat here tonight, and let's go in and talk to the chef.
Okay, here we go.
Say hi.
This is my famous day.
This is your famous day. We're at Test Kitchen Los Angeles.
In the morning.
You were?
Yeah.
You were filming already today?
Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning.
What for who? You're cheating
It's
on me already?
Sorry.
Oh.
It's a like food channel.
You were filming for the food channel?
Yeah. They
Wow.
were doing something like, I don't know, they do some, I don't even know what it is, but I just need to put on the issue.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
You're famous. Getting more famous by the day. Well, I'm totally fascinated by your history. First, let's tell everybody who we're with. This is Ricardo Zarate with Test Kitchen Los Angeles, and you've also been involved in numerous other restaurants. From what I've read, you hail from Lima.
Yes.
And then went to London, and then to California, and then did you go back to London, and then back to California, right?
Exactly, yes.
So I want to start off in Lima, if that's okay, because
Perfect.
I have read that there are over 200 varieties of potatoes in Lima. Is this true?
I will say more.
There's more.
More, a lot more.
So potatoes must be huge in
I would say
Peruvian
close to
cooking.
1,000 probably, yeah, it's really huge, yeah.
Wow.
But I have not the right number, but it's quite a lot.
It's a lot.
Varieties, yeah.
So do you use potatoes in your cooking today, or how is your...
Actually, potatoes I use it like almost in every dish.
You do?
Yeah, but not a lot, but we use different types of
Potatoes.
Yeah.
You also do a lot with fish, right?
Yeah, fish, a lot of fish, fresh seafoods, you know, like in Peru is a very regional, you know, like you have like the coast, the mountains, and the Amazon.
Right.
So I'm from the coast, so I'm using a lot of seafood.
Okay. So can you tell me, when did you start to get interested in food and want to become a chef?
I would say since I was very little. I don't remember.
You don't?
No, I don't really remember. But I know since I was young, I love cooking.
Did your mom or dad cook, or anybody around you?
Like
growing up?
professionally, not. But I remember my father used to cook a lot. My mother, you know, I used to cook for my family.
You did?
Yeah, I really enjoy cooking since I was young. You know, the only thing I remember one time, and this sounds very strange, you know, but my mother one time told me that she caught me in the kitchen when they like turning on the gas.
Really?
Cooking, and it was dangerous. And she saw that I put like a chair, and I have to step up on the chair just to be. And she, you know, I don't remember that part. But she
You
told me.
don't? I wonder what you were cooking.
Fried egg, she said.
Fried egg.
Yeah, probably I was hungry.
That's so funny. That's cute, though.
Yeah, dangerous, cute.
Dangerous, cute. You lucked out. So then how did you get from Peru to London?
Well, I studied culinary in Peru. You know, when I was 16 years old, kind of like I knew I wanted to go to cooking.
Wow.
So I went to study culinary there for about 2 years,
Okay.
and I graduated. But when I finished my graduation, I look at myself in the mirror and I say, I don't know anything about cooking.
After you had already graduated culinary school, you were like, I don't know anything.
Yeah, I was kind of frustrated, you know. I learned, they teach me the whole thing, but I wasn't happy.
Okay.
So I knew I wanted to learn more. So I was always complaining. A friend of mine from London, he came to Peru, he opened a business. I just finished my graduation, so I was supporting him in he opened a bar, restaurant.
Okay.
So I was helping him.
Uh-huh.
And then he was keep telling me all the time, you should go to London, you should go to London, there's really nice restaurants in there.
Right.
And you know, the first thing I did, I put that one in my head and I said, I'm going to London.
So how long did it take you once you got the idea to actually make it happen?
I think 1 year.
1 year?
1 year and a half around that, and then I went there, you know, I applied for my student visa. I went to study to London,
Did you stay with your friend or did you get an
Oh, in
apartment?
the beginning, yes, I get some support.
Very
But
good.
then I went to London and I studied English first, and then I went to the school, Westminster. I graduated there again in culinary.
So
Then the story was,
two
yeah, I
times.
actually studied double. It was very good for me.
Wow.
Because I supposed to study English just to be able to keep the visa.
Right.
But then after 6 months, I jumped straight to the culinary school. So most of my English I learned it while
In
I
the
was
kitchen.
learning cooking. So that was the story.
So then how long were you in London for?
London, I would say about 12 years.
Oh, 12 years,
Yeah,
that's a
then-
long time.
Yeah, I stayed there,
Working in restaurants.
working in restaurants, finished my school and maybe just working on the way.
And then what brought you to California? And why California? Why not New York or?
I, like 5 years ago, or I would say 5, 6 years ago, I was hired to come to the Billmore Hotel in downtown.
The Biltmore, okay.
Yeah, and then I came there with a group of chefs. So we took over. We were supposed to do some business in their new restaurant, but it never happened.
It didn't happen.
No. So I ended up taking over the Side restaurant.
Okay.
So I took over that. I stayed another 6 months. So I ended up staying here for 1 year. Living in the hotel.
You were living in the hotel?
I didn't know nobody was stuck in that place.
Oh no.
I was on call for 24 hours.
Oh.
And it was fun,
It was fun.
Yeah, and that's how I get involved in Los Angeles. So after I did my 1 year, I decided to go back to London. And when I went back to London, I realized I really like Los
Like it
Angeles.
here.
So I said I need to go back to Los Angeles. So I went back to Los Angeles 3 years later. Here I am.
Here you are.
Yeah,
So tell me, I am so excited to have dinner here tonight.
thank you.
Can you tell me a little bit about the menu?
Well, the menu today, since we opened this kitchen, I cooked it here about 6, 8 times probably.
Okay.
So what I did this time for the menu is I pick up one of, on my consideration, what was the most popular dishes.
Okay, from your other
from
times.
the whole dinners I made.
Right, okay.
So I pick up 7 courses, and yeah, yesterday we did it, and today is the last day,
Okay.
and it was very successful.
So what is your favorite dish that you're making tonight out of all of them?
There are few of them because I love all of them. But one of them is chicharron. It's kind of like it's a pork belly, crispy pork belly with on a ciabatta bread.
Okay.
This is actually not part of the menu. This is the part of the bar menu. But I love it. It comes with a sweet potato puree.
Oh, I saw them doing that in the bag.
Yeah.
It looks great.
The crispy pork, and then some huancaína sauce. It's a Peruvian cheese sauce.
Yeah.
And then some sauce on top, so it's really good.
Do you think that a lot of your cooking brings in Peruvian flavors?
Oh, definitely, my main concept, or I do Peruvian food.
Okay.
But, I have almost 20 years experience in the kitchen.
How's that possible? How's that possible?
I'm 22 years old.
Right. Since you were 2 years old, you've been cooking.
And then one thing I do when I'm cooking is kind of like I respect a lot the tradition, but doesn't mean that I'm twisting it. I'm using my experience to modernize it a little bit, the presentation, and using my skill on other techniques I learned. Put into the Peruvian food. I mean, most of the years I work in London, I work in Japanese food.
That's right. I was wondering how that was going to come into play. But in Peru, I've read that there's a large Japanese population and influence as well. So that makes kind of sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. There is a lot. One of the biggest population outside Japan is in Lima and Sao Paulo.
Right.
And yeah, it's definitely influence on the food. And it's a little story that actually. like me to share that?
I would love you to share that, please.
Actually, I don't know how I'm gonna try with my English.
Okay.
When the Japanese arrived to Lima, actually, you know, in the same time, kind of arrived to Sao Paulo, and they were like, they came because there was some deal with the government. They supposed to come and work on the fields and things like this. But then, you know, slowly they were moving to the city. What happened is that when the Japanese arrived, they made some kind of deal to get some produce from Japan to exchange, you know.
To transport it from Japan to...
That also was part of the deal.
Okay, wow.
So they opened, at that time, I'm talking about more than 100 years ago.
Wow, it's a long time.
So they opened the markets on that time, you know. And, you know, the Japanese arrived and they started opening Japanese restaurants. Then Peruvian comensals, you know, Peruvian people in general from Lima, they didn't like the Japanese food. You know, they were like rejecting the food. You know, completely opposite to what happened in Sao Paulo. So this is one clear example. If you go into Sao Paulo, you can see there is a lot of Japanese restaurants traditional.
Okay.
If you go into Peru, you will not find Japanese restaurants.
Really?
It's like, what is the most amazing part is the Japanese people, the majority of them, the best Peruvian restaurants in Lima are run by Japanese people.
Japanese people.
So what they did, they say, okay, Peruvians don't like Japanese food, we're going to change the Peruvian food. And they went there and they were like, this, for example, one of the biggest example and the most popular one is the Peruvian ceviche. If you compare the ceviche of Lima or Peru to other cities, you know, in South America, you realize that they change quickly. You know, in Peru it's ceviche, but the fish is raw. It's raw fish with a lemon sauce on top.
Okay.
While in other countries they marinate it for hours.
Hours, so it
sometimes
cooks.
24 hours, so
Right.
it cooks through.
Right, with
So
the salt.
that is one of the most important influences the Japanese food in the Peruvian food.
Well, and I think ceviche is on the menu tonight, isn't it?
Yes, 3 types.
All
actually.
right, so I'm excited to try that tonight.
Thank you.
I don't want to take too much more of your time. I have a few more key questions. First, do you cook at home?
I do sometimes.
You do sometimes.
Sometimes mainly when it's my day off, which I don't have very often right now.
Yeah, but
I love cooking. You know, I never get tired. I don't see it as a part of a job. You know? So when I'm home, and normally I like to cook when I have friends. You know?
Yeah, and I'm sure the friends like that too.
Yeah, so invite some friends at home, then I cook. And
do you have a favorite home appliance?
like for example.
Like, do you have a favorite blender, a favorite knife, a favorite?
The most favorite appliance in my house is my barbecue.
Your barbecue.
Yes.
Okay, so you barbecue a lot.
Yeah, I love it. One time, my brother came to visit me, like just a few months ago, and I finished working very late. It's almost 12 o'clock in the night time.
Wow.
And you know what we did?
What? You barbecued?
In my garden, in the middle of the night, we just had
That sounds fun.
a couple of beers, just in the barbecue.
2 guys on the barbecue.
That was fun.
All right, so what's next for you? What can we look forward to from you?
Pika, you know, it's here at this kitchen. The reason we create this kitchen is because we were opening a Pika restaurant, which is going to be about.
Okay.
And that will be next. It's going to open by hopefully January.
That's exciting, right around the corner.
Yeah, and then the concept of Pika is basically a Peruvian canteen. You know, it's a small restaurant, you know, very like relaxed, nice, but it's all made in front of the customer. You know?
Oh, wow.
We're gonna have open kitchen, very small
cool.
kitchen, but really like everything you can sit by the kitchen actually and see the whole process. We're gonna have like hot food. We're gonna have like 2 grills in there, which like we're gonna do a lot of anticuchos, and that means skewers in Peru.
Right.
And then also we're gonna have a small ceviche bar.
Oh, great.
Nice bar.
Okay,
So
well, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait to see you again tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for everyone.
Signing off. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thank you.